We're hoping that this will help us with all our lawn problems. This is going to be my new go-to, and let's see how this works out. I think the only way that we're going to be able to get good results on any lawn is to know what you're doing. I've been told in the past not to do soil tests every single year. You don't need it. I don't think it's true. Uh, why would you want to put in different chemicals that you don't need? Let's make this so we can get the best lawn possible. And I'm going to review this and tell you what I think. I like the way everything's laid out on the website. They give you some software. We'll show you the software and kind of a little bit how to use it and how to read it after it gets back. Right now they show you the card here and they tell you, I don't want to show you the number obviously, but there's a barcode that they make you scan and you could scan it to register your kit. And then you go online and you send them, they give you a mailing slip. And then they give you, what's going on? Just add the soil. So there's actually some fluid in there. I'm not sure what it is. They just want you to add the soil to it. Give you this neat little cup. I guess that's the amount of soil you got to put in there. It's 5 different small spots. And I'm also going to show you, when I do it, I'll show you how we take the sample and then I'll divide it up and then I'll put it all in the collection. We're going to do the sample now. What I'm going to do is you get a pail. You take the probe. This is the probe that I like to use because it's got teeth on the end of it and it helps me cut into the soil pretty good. They want you to do 4 to 6 inches deep into the soil. Take about 5 samples and put it in the bucket. Remove all the debris, and then after the debris is removed, we'll put a little bit of sample in the jar. I'll show you how. Let's go check it out. Let's go to the lawn. I don't mind the grass being in there. See, I'm hitting rocks. So I hit some rocks, so I'm gonna move over. That's the problem with this lawn actually. When they did my house, they buried a lot of the debris here. So we're gonna try to get a nice spot. You go down. You pull the core. And then you check it out. And we're gonna take see the roots didn't get down that deep on this one, right? But at least it's a good time to check how far your roots are going down. So my roots are down about that deep. Honestly, we'd like to drive it a little deeper. Also, my soil, this is a good time to check your soil. Take a look how dry the soil is. It could use water. So, all right, so I took the furthest end of it, the deepest part of the sample, and we're gonna put it in there. So there you go. We'll get that little piece out. See, any debris in there, try to get out. So let's go to the front lawn. Before we go to the front lawn, let me go right here one more time. So I'll take 3 and 3 to make it even. So I took one over there. Let's do it in 1, 2, 3 here. That's my main lawn in the backyard, and then we'll move to the front. This is probably a lot soft, I bet. See, it's a lot. So this has been like watered over here a little. So look, let's see how deep the roots go over here. See the roots? See the roots making it down to the bottom? They're not very thick, but they're there. And then I take off the end cap, the deepest part. This is a good time to see. There's not a lot of organic matter here either, see? It's going down. It's all clay from the top on down. We're gonna have to keep working on the soil. And then you take this one little piece off and we're gonna put it in there. If there's any rocks, which I got like almost a rock in here, which is oddly enough. This is a rock. Throw that over there. Take a little bit off the bottom again and just get it in there. That's all. That's good. We've been working on trying to amend this soil. So I'm gonna take some more samples over here and make sure there's no debris in anything. We're getting a little bit of a sample. Let's check it out. Take one spot right from here. Really soft. You can almost tell the lawn that's taken care of a little bit better. See, it's a lot more. It's clay, but it's wet. See, and then let's see. The roots went down pretty good. See, the roots are going down pretty good.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, and this is like a little more, but it is clay. We have to keep working this. This has to be aerated. So let's put that in there. And we're gonna just keep, that's a little wet. So we're gonna put it in the sun to make it a little dustier. Then you can push this back in. It's not gonna matter much. We're gonna be aerating the lawn really soon. Plugging. Let me do a sample little one right here. Watch, I'm gonna hit rock, I'm sure. See? Hear it? Hear the rock hitting? They did, look at this. My front lawn's green and it has rock, see? Right up to here, see like the rust in there? I'm not gonna take that sample. I really wanna hit a nice spot, which is almost impossible in this lawn. This is what happens when you have contractors dumping on your front lawn when they build your house.
Well, that's better.
Yep. So get it down, pull the core, take it out. You've seen this before, obviously. But so this is a good time to look. See how the top portion of the lawn is starting to get a little more matter up here? See how it has a little bit right here? Well, that means I'm doing a little better, see? It's starting to turn. So this has been a problem since we moved in. The soil is terrible, but we're gonna take the sample, and this is why soil tests are really, really important. So we're gonna take this. I'm gonna have to, it's almost mud, it's clay, but you know what? That's how we're gonna sample it. One more sample, which would be the last sample over there, is fine. I'm not really looking to treat that as much.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, see that? It's hard to push in, it's compacted. So we definitely have to plug this lawn. I'm gonna plug this lawn soon. Next week we'll be plugging and killing some of it. See? So look at this, it's clay. It's hard to grow in this. See how hard? It should be, if it's solid. It's like all the way down. So, but it is turning black. See how it's starting to turn black right here? It's starting to get better, but it's not great. And the roots are coming down a little. They should be down way deeper than this, but see them in there? Yep, they're getting there. Okay, we're doing good. We're getting better. So the last test I did, I had no roots going at all down, and my lawn was almost impossible. So we've been feeding it correctly and using some better cultivars. We've been using better bluegrass. I'll show you a picture of the bluegrass we planted, and the fireball ryegrass I like to put in for the stripes. The striping right now is crazy. Just one little tip I forgot to tell you: when you use a bucket like this, if you use it for any other chemicals, you got to make sure you wash it out. This was all washed out prior. It was clean. I wiped it out also with a towel to dry it. So I made sure that my mixing, I'm not mixing inside with chemicals, because if you have chemicals, it's going to throw the test off. So they want you to add the soil, this much soil to the test, right? So we have, that's how much you need at the end of the day. You need this much in there. So we're gonna, it says do not remove contents, just add soil. So that's easy enough. And they make it look real official, look. Like it's a lab test. Wow. Okay. So they don't want you to take that out. See that thing in there? There's no, don't take any of this out. The water or anything. We're gonna just dump it in there. So now that I took a view and I broke the lab seal, this is crazy. Look at this, son.
It's like very high tech.
Oh yeah. And what we're gonna do is there is gonna be a little, I mean, it's almost impossible to get all the matter out, but try to get everything you can out of there. Don't give them like a whole bunch of roots and expect a good test, all right? Especially with the grass, and I'm gonna give them that much more. It's kind of hard because if your soil has a lot of roots in it, you're always gonna have a little bit of something in it. See, check it out. It's like, geez, I'm not gonna play with this too long. They're gonna be able to get a good test. So then we're gonna take this. Ooh, sorry. That's probably why they give you a little stand. Check it out. And then we're gonna give them, so we pour it in there. There's a little bit of grass in there, of course, because why wouldn't it be? sure they don't want you putting your hands in it. Then you screw it tight. I got it really tight. You can mix it around. It's gonna get, see, now it's like a mud for them. I guess that's pretty smart. I don't think they need the cup back, but we can send it back. Why not? We're gonna get another cup.
You're gonna put it in this little envelope, not in the box.
Oh,
You're putting it in that little
the
baggie.
envelope? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Thank God you're here. So make sure it's tight, because when you put it in this envelope, if it leaks, it's gonna be a big issue. So make it tight like this. Then it goes back. This number here is probably my UPS tracking number. And we're gonna put this in here. And there's an adhesive right here. They make it super easy. Check it out. You close it and you ship it off. Let's go put it in the mailbox together. Let's go check it out. See, we ship it. Just put it in the mailbox. Alright, we wait. So now we have to wait a couple days. The good thing is on the website they have tracking, so you can check on a website now that you're registered. Overall, it's a good kit. Let's see how the results come back. That's going to be another video. From now on, I'm going to be using Yard Mastery. We appreciate everybody. Please hit the subscribe button and also the like button. We'll see you in the next video.